Hello and welcome back to the Eastwick Conference's film breakdown series, where for the first time post-trade deadline, we will be talking about a player on a new team. Ironically enough, though, this is not a player that got traded. Instead, it is Cam Thomas, who, after being waived by the Nets, signed with the Milwaukee Bucks, and in his second game with the team, scored 34 points on 12 of 20 shooting off the bench, doing exactly what Cam Thomas does, always has done, and always will do, and that is get buckets. The deepest part of Cam's bag is in the mid-range, where he takes half of his shots. You can see he has the step back in his arsenal. He also has something deeper than that, though. This time you see gets to the step back, but doesn't. He fakes it, and then it turns into a little turnaround. He has a real variety to his shot making, and the way that he's able to square up his body, especially look at that shot, it is just unnatural. I want to show that again. Look at how his upper body contorts all the way towards the rim. Like, what is this? What is that? That is a professional bucket getter getting buckets is what that is. Falling over, half his body completely spinning 180 degrees. He doesn't just have the mid-range, though. He is a capable shooter from deep. He shot 4 for 6 from deep range in this game. This one, end of the clock, end of the game. You can just see the range and the confidence he has on display, but he can also get to his shot in deeper ways than that. He really loves this between-the-leg dribble to set up defenders, get to the step back on that one on Paolo Banchero, and here on Franz Wagner gets the exact same thing. But he also is able to use the threat of that step back jumper to get to the rim there on the give and go, gets Franz Wagner to jump, gets the ball right back, and he's able to get to the rim. And then here, this is again some beautiful just bucket getting, how he keeps the toe on the ground on that pump fake, completely fools Jalen Suggs, and he's able to get all the way to the rim. When he's working towards the basket, which he doesn't really do all that often, I will be honest, he does have a little bit of craft there. We just saw those normal layups. He has the floater as well, though. When the defense collapses, he can get the shot out early. But something that we saw a couple times in this game that I really like from him is this little scoop layup to get out, around, and past the defense before a contest can really get there. There fools Jalen Suggs with it, and then here beats the contest, the rotation by Wendell Carter with the scoop early on. So Cam Thomas with the Bucks, I don't know exactly what the long-term plan is here. They have Kevin Porter Jr. and Ryan Rollins in the backcourt. Surely, if those guys are projected as starters, then Cam Thomas fits in pretty snugly as a sixth man, offensively at the very least. I don't know how I feel necessarily about that triad on defense. In any case, we're going to have to see what the Bucks do this summer anyway, if they're going to really commit to continue to building around Giannis, or if this partnership ultimately reaches its end. Well, maybe Cam Thomas finds a new home. Maybe Cam Thomas sticks around with Doc Rivers, the sixth man whisperer, and wins 3 sixth man of the years like those before him, Jamal Crawford and Lou Williams. In any case, it is nice to see Cam in a somewhat more competitive environment where he has a lot more reins to go do what he does best, and that is go out there and score the basketball. At the very least, even if this isn't a team that makes the play-in or the playoffs, it'll be fun to watch down the stretch for that reason alone. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you as always, and I hope that you have a great day.